there's bodies everywhere as Tatum goes bowling.
What's the NBA record, Brian, for bodies hitting the floor?
And here's Holiday. No, Lopez knocks it out of bounds. That'll be Boston ball. Pat Connaughton's hurt on the other end.
Here, they've got Holiday under control, but Horford just leaves Brook Lopez, and then it's like dominoes here. 1, 2, 3, everybody knocking everybody down. We've seen a lot of that in this series.
Connaughton's out. Giannis Antetokounmpo's back in. Connaughton's grabbing his left hand. Tatum with Hill on him. Mismatch. Boston wants and he gets a foul and one for Jason Tatum. Boston flexing its muscle here in the fourth quarter on the road.
Well, he's got the size advantage on Hill. Hill just reached in a little, and he went up through his arm and over the top.
Hasn't been many windows in the playoffs for Milwaukee where they miss Chris Middleton. You know what I mean? They miss him. He's a big piece, but they've been able to cover it. But that was one possession right there that Middleton certainly could have altered. Will he return
no
this series? We don't
and
know.
at this end, too, on the offensive end here, he gives them a go-to weapon who can create his own shot, and he and Giannis are a lethal pick-and-roll combination.
Antetokounmpo, offensive foul. Smart takes the charge.
And they're going to argue this, but this one's pretty obvious to me. Smart's waiting there in plenty of time. That one's not even questioned.
In the 5-game series against Chicago, Antetokounmpo had 12 offensive fouls. Picks up his second offensive foul here, and he's got 4 for the game now.
The best indication that was a good call, they showed the replay on the Jumbotron, and there were no boos even from the Milwaukee fans. Everyone who saw that knew that was an offensive foul.
Smart draws his 5th charge. Key possession, Tatum fires and hits! Cold-blooded Jason Tatum! It is a 10-point Boston lead. Tatum with 28. Holiday keeps his dribble. And got a timeout, Mike Budenholzer. Bucks want to talk it over. Wow, Boston on a run. They are outscoring the Bucks.
Jason Tatum's had a frustrating night, but this is a big one right up over the top for 3.
Antetokounmpo kicks it. Matthews let a man fly by. Matthews hits a 3.
Boston has got to get back and establish their defense earlier. What you don't want right now is quick buckets like that, particularly 3s.
Smart looking for Tatum, sitting on 30. Tatum working on Hill. Tatum, no, short. Holiday the rebound. Bucks trail by 6, approaching the 2-minute mark. Holiday hit the game winner in game 3. Gets inside, left hand, no. Grayson Allen, 3-pointer. No. And last touched by a buck and Hill. That'll be Boston ball.
Boston catching a break. They're not doing a good job blocking out. Too many opportunities here. Tatum falling down, but able to get that ball up on the glass and get it to go in.
Coach Horford has 30. Tatum's got 30. They have combined for 28 in the quarter. Horford, 16 of those fourth quarter points. 2-man game of Smart and Horford. Smart, Holiday's on him. Man, what a matchup there. And Smart pulls his way in and scores inside. Oh. Matthews on the drive. Horford greets him. Matthews, no, and White with the rebound.
Well, we've had 2 possessions in a row. Giannis has not touched the ball.
And a foul. Says, get your hands off me. 110-102, free throws coming for Jaylen Brown. He's been playing with 5 fouls here, Jaylen Brown. That big overturn call. Giannis picks up his 5th foul.
Well, right now, for the Celtics defensively, nothing quick, no fouls, and no 3s.
Brown missed the dunk, the foul by Giannis. Letting him hear about it. Don't touch me. Look at this.
There wasn't a whole lot there. Don't really know why Jaylen Brown was upset as he was, but at this point in the series, everybody's upset at everybody because of the way these guys have been battling through 4 games.
Bucks got it to 6. Boston has pushed it back to a double-digit lead. 1:27 left in regulation. Back after this.
To give up anything quick here. You want to make Milwaukee work a little bit. They're trying to free Drew Holiday. Great job switching right back to Giannis.
Giannis going to work. Nothing there. Holiday and Smart and Lopez hammers it down. Smart play by Drew Holiday. And it is an 8-point game now with 1:17 left.
Still a lot of time here.
Lopez has 10 in the quarter, by the way.
You don't want to wait too long here if you're Boston. You want to get a good shot. You run down that clock, you're not going to leave yourself with much time.
Smart keeps his dribble, spins, working on Allen. Another one inside. Huge baskets in the paint by Marcus Smart. Under a minute to go. Desperation time for Milwaukee. Boston will gladly exchange 2-point baskets.
Absolutely. You don't want to double on Giannis at this point and let him kick it out for threes.
And the foul. Had to take it. None to give here. Both teams in the penalty. And an exhausted Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a flurry by the Celtics in the fourth quarter. Huge fourth quarter production from Horford and Tatum. Marcus Smart with 9 in the quarter and 18 for the game.
Well, I think Marcus Smart discovered something here, and so did the Celtics, that he can bully ball himself down in there. You know, when Brad Stevens was coaching them, they used to get Marcus Smart in there on after timeout plays a couple of times a game. He's a big, strong guy. Took advantage here tonight, but this is 2 games in a row that on Milwaukee's home floor, Boston has dominated the fourth quarter.
Timeout. Boston leads it by 10. 43 and change remaining in game 4 in Milwaukee.
He's 32 in the first 2 games of this series. Brian, they only had 44 points in the paint total.
Mike Budenholzer raising the flag here. Got his subs on the floor. Javon Carter at the point. Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Vildoza's out there as well with Nora and Tucker. And it is Tucker with Brown on him. And he'll score it inside with 19 seconds left. So let me ask you this, Stan, as we get to the finish line here. Fourth quarter, we saw Grant Williams sit. And Ime Udoka stuck with Derek White in the fourth quarter. That was a huge move.
It really was, and he elected that ball handling on the floor. But look, the job of Al Horford, we talked about his 30 points, but he guarded Giannis Antetokounmpo all night tonight.
The Celtics win game 4. Al Horford with a career high. Giannis 34 points and 18 rebounds, but in a losing effort. Horford 16 in the quarter.